This is the Ottawa Senators Outlook. Here is your host, Jack Henry.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Ottawa Senators Outlook. I'm your host, Jack. This is my recap reaction to the Red Wings game, so let's get right to it. So the Senators, in a very big game, come away with a very, very big win, beating the Red Wings by a final score of 2-1. Nothing happened in the first period, so after 20 minutes, it is a 0-0 game. And then in the second period, David Perron scores on the power play to break the scoreless tie, making it 1-0 Ottawa against his former team. And that's all that happened in the second period. So in the third period, 3 minutes in, Dylan Larkin with his 27th of the year to tie it up at 1. And then in the third period, with 5 minutes left on the power play, Dylan Cousins with his first as an Ottawa Senator to make it 2-1, and that's their final. The goaltending matchup was Talbot and Ullmark, and we're going to talk about Ullmark, aren't we? Ullmark stopped 48 of 49 against the Red Wings tonight. He was sensational. In the game against the Rangers, we were the ones that bailed him out. Tonight, he was the one that bailed us out. This is the Linus Ullmark that we traded for. This is the Linus Ullmark that we know. This is what he got the Vezina Trophy for. When the lights were on brightest, he showed up. Unbelievable game from Linus Ullmark tonight. And then Talbot for the Red Wings, stopping 21-23 for a .913 save percentage. So, I'm going to make it short and sweet. The Senators with the win improved to 33-25-5. They have a total of 71 points. And the Red Wings fall to 30-28-6. They still have 66 points. They're on a 6-game losing streak now. And they are plummeting out of the playoff picture at the seams. Wow, what a game for the Senators. I'm still kind of trying to process what I saw there. That was unbelievable. A few game notes here. Fabian Zetterlund with the Senators' debut. He started on the fourth line because Travis Green did not want to mess with the chemistry, which is totally understandable. He found his way on the top line with Tkachuk and Stützle. And Zetterlund, with the playing time that he had, he looked pretty phenomenal. I definitely think he can be able to get in the top six, especially with Claude Giroux not having his best of years, but then again, he's 37 years old. So I would like to see Zetterlund in the top six, maybe even on the top line, because I thought he looked good with Stützle and Tkachuk. And again, Dylan Cousins, first goals on Ottawa Senator coming at the best of times. So good for the workhorse from Whitehorse. One more thing that I do want to point out here. I just want to talk about the officiating because it was brutal. I think the Senators beat both Detroit and the referees, but don't tell that to Red Wings fans, though, because I have never seen a fan base complain about the officiating after their losses more than that fan base, let me tell you. They were complaining about how they lost because of the refs, lost because of Ullmark, which they did, but I don't know how many times they could have counted tripping penalties. I think the refs missed like 15 tripping penalties against the Red Wings where they should have been called, and they waited for the player to still be down for the Senators to call the penalty, blow the whistle. So, at the end of the day, Red Wings fans can blame the officiating all they want, but at the end of the day, the players are the ones that play out there, and in my opinion, the officiating was very in favor of the Red Wings. Look, even a linesman tackled Thomas Chabot when he was trying to chase a player down with the puck. So, that's how crazy it was against Ottawa tonight. But good teams find ways to win, and bad teams don't. That's how I'm going to put it. The Senators are playing like a legit team, and if Ullmark can get hot, and the Senators can play the way they've been playing all season, Dylan Cousins keeping it up, and Fabian Zetterlund playing the way he did tonight, this team is not going to be an easy outing for any team that they play in the playoffs. Honestly, at this point, it's down to Toronto, Washington, and Florida, and I'm stoked to see what happens for the rest of the year because Ottawa, based off Money Puck, they have like an 83% chance of the playoffs now with this win against the Red Wings. So a very, very good position to be in early to mid-March. So I'll just leave it at that. We do have a game against the Flyers. I will not be posting a preview for that game, so I will see you at midnight tomorrow for that one, and I'll give you my thoughts on that game. But for now, comment down below your thoughts on this game. Like and subscribe. But for now, this is Jack Senators Outlook, and go Sens go.
Thank you for watching this presentation of the Ottawa Senators Outlook. For more of this podcast, click on the videos on the left, and subscribe by clicking on the icon on the right. Thank you.